culture continues to thrive, a dark, unknowing threat begins to grow, taking over communities across the globe. The villainous team known as Culture Vulture lands at the front door of Blurred Culture, demanding ownership of this beautiful world, wreaking havoc and causing mass destruction every step of the way. And with all hope lost, and the culture on the brinks of being overran, Deuce is the Yaness of podcasting, Bacardi Sensei the master of branding, and Didge the technical tactician. Collectively known as Geekset has emerged once again to help blend hip-hop culture and geek culture together in one place. Tune in as Geekset curates the culture, celebrates our heroes, start the discussion on important topics, and take this culture to new, legendary heights that the world can be proud of. Geekset, do what you love and love what you do.
All right. Welcome back to the Geekset Podcast, only podcast that blend hip-hop culture and geek culture together. I'm your boy Deuces. With me, I got my man Bacardi Sensei.
What's good, everybody? How are we doing today?
We are doing great. And as always, I got my man Didge in the building.
What is happening, people? What is happening, people?
And today, man, we got Hollywood Trippie in the building.
What it do, baby? We live, baby.
And bro, this is our official DreamCon recap episode for one.
Right.
Also, like apparently we forgot to put up the last episode. So either you watched it live or
you watched it live. The live is still up. So
The
you
live
got
still
that
up.
going for it.
We got a lost episode.
well,
Lost files.
It's not full file.
it's just not in the same area.
So what happened was we left Wednesday.
Yeah.
That's the day we usually release.
Yeah, we usually really, yeah.
So I edited the episode, had it all sitting on my hard drive. Then Tuesday night, I had to finish last minute packing.
Mm-hmm.
So then when we got on the road Wednesday, I think we were in like Missouri, and I was like, I didn't put up the episode.
And I didn't even think to look to even remind them. Like I said, because usually the supply chain, it goes, Bitch uploads, I see it, I edit it, put all the stuff and then make it go live. So we both just kind of just like missed out on that one.
So, we can still upload it at some point.
Right.
It's there. But it was definitely
I can't remember. I think that was a fire episode too. I can't remember what we talked about on that episode.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to rewatch it.
Anyways, man. But yo, we are back from DreamCon. My voice is back.
The voice is definitely
My
We made
voice
all
is
17 hours in that drive twice.
Bro, your voice was
18
gone
hours.
My
for
voice-
the whole trip.
My
Yeah.
voice is gone.
You had your voice for Thursday, and then that was it.
It got real crazy, G. It got really crazy
Your
on 6th
voice-
Street.
Your voice quit. Said, I'm done. I'm done with this
Turned
shit.
this nigga into a monster, bro.
Mm.
They told that one nigga his voice is ashy. Your voice is definitely ashy. Your throat was ashy as a bitch.
It wasn't nothing but like Flintstone season. You know what I'm saying?
And
That's rough.
Y'all,
Real
I can't.
Jurassic, bro.
Jurassic in his back.
Jurassic ass.
Real Tyrannosaurus coming out, bro. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
heinous.
Oh, God.
Oh shit,
Heinous
bro.
behavior.
But you know what? I think it is because like even when we did Crunchyroll Expo, right? We didn't have a panel. We was kind of like on the fly. So when we were just kicking it and everything like that, we were just kicking it and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We didn't have much work to do. And then when we would go to C2E2, a lot of the times, anytime that we do anything afterwards, the panel was before it, like even with Con. So it was like, I think this was our first time
Panel
where
was always day one.
yeah.
You're right.
So I think this was really the first time where we literally had a weekend of not only kicking it,
But you
work.
had to make sure you get
And
yourself
I did-
together.
And I did engage it.
Bro,
Yeah.
I was struggling with
I
Sunday.
did engage it, dog.
We ain't engaged it at all. We were trying to pace it.
We was definitely trying to
We
pace
were.
it.
But what?
It's hot.
Oh yeah, it's hot. It's hot. I mean, it's
I
four.
ain't feeling none of this fan.
Listen here, it's 4 niggas in the room. Like I said, we went from 5 niggas in the minivan to 4 niggas in the room.
Touch me at all.
Yeah.
I'm in the perfect location.
Like you really is. Nigga being a lucky all dream.
Right.
Definitely lucky on DreamCon. That was
Damn, I
just,
left my water on.
the anime guys was blessing me.
But you know what I wanted to say was like, so we're gonna recap DreamCon a little bit, but like also y'all really want to watch the vlog. We made a impromptu decision that we're gonna give y'all 4 vlogs this time. 4 episode vlogs of our time at DreamCon because it was so much that was happening that we end up recapping. Oh, 3. Okay, 3. Did said 3. He's our editor.
We missed the last day.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. We planned on 4. We missed the day.
We didn't recap last day.
But so much was happening that we decided to just like to vlog every night. Thanks to Trip. Hollywood, bro, Trip was on it. That's the one thing. Trip
was real drill sergeant.
Trip was drill sergeant. we realized people's roles. I feel like, bro, because here's the thing. This is what I was talking to Bacardi. So
the blogs, they not up yet. Sorry to cut you off.
Definitely the blog.
They'll be up. The first episode will go up August 14th.
Oh, my birthday.
Hey, Leo,
Second
big
episode will
Leo
go up
energy.
basically every other day after that. So 14th, 16th, so on and so forth.
All right, bet. But no, me and Bacardi me and Bacardi had a lot of moments outside, like drunk and under the influence talking.
Right.
One of the things that was real, I was like, I like the fact that like how like you, King, and Didge, all y'all pretty much made like a little mini camera crew. You know what I'm saying? And then like I said, Hollywood, like he was Trip was more like trying to make sure that we get these vlogs in every day. You know what I'm saying? It was just like everybody started just establishing different roles and just kind of more secure in it. I just felt like we moved like a motherfucking unit that whole week.
Definitely moved like a unit. It was a great experience to be able to come through and kind of find my place like that, right? You know, it was dope and well appreciated. So I appreciate that the fact that y'all gave me the opportunity to showcase what I could bring. So
right, yeah. I mean, and that's what I liked about, because I mean, you really got to find your place. Like everybody try to find what fits them. You know what I'm saying? And it's the fact that we all gonna pretty much, everyone's pretty much gonna let everybody try whatever you want to try.
Yeah.
So you want, as long as you actually have the guts, whatever, to say what let's try this, let's do this, and we gonna try it. So it's like that's how you find your place up, because you start saying, you just start doing the things and everybody's okay with it.
Yeah.
Did you look at any of the stuff on the drive yet?
No,
bro. Somebody caught you and Carl Jones having a hearty laugh. I'm talking about big belly, your hand back, his hand back. I was like, hey, this is a solid picture. You gonna fuck with it. I know you are.
We were just talking about how many niggas was in the building.
Well, you was in Static. It was that day, first day, because you was in Static. It was day one. You was in Static cosplay. So it was when we went to that, when we called him and Cleo panel.
And him, Cleo, and Kyle.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
I have no clue, but I was like, between King and Hollywood, like, bro, they was catching so much footage and just like moments. I was like, hey, this is kind of solid, because really, like, bro, if you was to put that out, like, me and Carl Jones go way back, people would believe it off that picture.
We go back like 4 flats on the Cadillac. That shit, it was hardy though. Enjoying life, just enjoying life together. That shit, it was dope. It was really, it was dope to see that, experience that live. Like, shout out to Carl Jones.
Shout out to Carl Jones.
Like, just to speak on that day, like, bro, like, just to be like, first time me and Carl Jones, and he go up to Diz like, you shooting my press conference?
No, I was blown away by that.
You shooting my panel?
You shooting my panel?
Yeah, man.
You the man shooting my panel?
That was crazy.
And this is also where I was like, ooh, I forgot to tell y'all, because when I was talking to Love, his wife, I was like, all right, so do y'all just want the raw footage, or do y'all want us to edit it, right? And she was like, well, we have this guy named Chris. I'm gonna talk to him. Chris is also the guy that runs Critics of the Culture. He hit me up ASAP, like, hey, bro, I love the way y'all edit. Y'all go ahead and do it. So it's like that trust of they already fuck with the edit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, again, that I felt like as a unit, Geekset showed up and showed out to the point where people was like, yo, hey,
we fuck with Geekset, yeah.
And it goes in hand with like some of our ambitions. I mean, a couple of things since the last time we spoke to y'all. Like, we put out the Anime After Dark,
documentary. Yeah,
the document for those who didn't see the last episode, so I can talk about it. But it was one of those things where we talked about it in that last episode. But
I really don't remember the last episode. I'm like, damn, I could have sworn that been out.
Dog, is that what it is? If you don't get posted, niggas over
the crazy thing is, I watch every episode essentially 3 times.
Yeah.
So you would think I would remember it.
Yeah, you don't remember nothing.
You didn't watch last episode twice or 3 times, because
I watched it twice.
See, so it is stick. It is stick.
That third time
was stick. But like, we was talking about being the reporters of the culture and people trusting us to like do like a docu-style or profile on them, right?
Yeah.
So then to go down and for Carl Jones to trust us to knock out that panel, and it's just like, yo, like we keep on falling into the, like, what we want to do, and then we fall into it. When we said we wanted to do video, we wanted to kind of get it like way more cracking. We kind of just stumbled into it because Earwolf said, "Hey, I want to do an episode." We was like, "Well, we might as well launch it with that."
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? When we was like, "All right, we gotta," you know what I'm saying? We want to start doing cons. Literally just applying. The next thing you know, oh shit, we got a whole panel about the Black Geek Documentary. Right. When we said that, I was floating that idea about doing the Black Geek Documentary for so long, but then when we got the Forbes interview, it was like, well, we might as well announce it here. There, so it's like we just keep on falling into where we want to go every time.
Yeah, I mean, the opportunities seem to be lining up because I mean, it seems like we're just on the right path. And it's like you're gonna get put in the right situation. As long as we stay on that same road, it seems like it's a good road. So it's like I don't see no problems with it.
Yeah,
I love how like because it just makes it seem like we just don't really get stale. We don't never really get stale, but it's like when that one thing really becomes a common goal. Yeah. Then the opportunity actually presents itself. Like, all right, now we're gonna have there's a reason to go this route.
Yeah. So I mean, I did want to talk, like I said, let's obviously we're gonna have the vlog that really details every day and what we've been doing on the at DreamCon and everything. So I don't want to rehash any of those, but I do want to talk about something like favorite moments, like you know what I'm saying. So like let's start with you, Bacardi. Like, what was some of your favorite moments from this year's DreamCon, G?
I mean, it was actually a lot.
It was so much.
I mean, we talked for the beginning.
The entire weekend,
both parties. Shout out to Anime After Dark. I ain't even shared my shit, man, but that's what I'm saying. BJ Naruto,
bro, you got your shit off with that idea.
Oh yeah. Fuck around that.
Hey, that motherfucker turned that clean.
Hey, you got your shit off.
As I was filming it, I just felt like I said, this motherfucker going crazy,
It's gonna be so like, but no, I mean the both parties. I mean, I enjoyed the Kage
cosplays were dope.
Yeah. You said what?
I hit record on the thing. We're gonna have to use the StreamYard or something.
Okay, all right.
On the camera?
Yeah.
I forgot.
It's all good.
Boy, we ain't got together.
It's all good. It's all good. But anyways.
But the cosplays was definitely fire.
Yeah, the cosplay. That's what I'm saying. Like the Kage idea with the hats. I thought that was I was really shocked that nobody cosplayed.
But here's the thing: we stood out.
We stood out like a motherfucker.
So many people was like, "Yo, them Kage niggas!" Like, "Oh yeah, the niggas pulled up as the Kages." Like
tragedy.
Speak on it. Speak on it.
That was a horrible moment.
So we had more Kages. Like I said, if you saw,
I was definitely out there as the right Kage and to come
way early. So, I ain't going to the trip with y'all.
Right, like, I'm good on this.
I am not.
But like, that was so dope because it was just like it kind of stood out. Like I said, it stood out, but it was like again, we moved as a unit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
So I mean, it was definitely dope. Like I said, for us all to do it. That's why I said it was just. So I mean, that's a top tier moment for me because it was like. Because it's what in my mind was gonna be. It's like no one's gonna do 4 Kages. Like even in my mind, I think he was gonna cosplay. It's like it ain't gonna be no Kages.
Yeah,
but the fact it was like
thank y'all.
Cosplays.
Yeah, Kage idea was dope,
bro. I know that's what, bro. Everybody on the
you got your shit off, bro.
They kept on saying they didn't know it was us, but I'm like, we still had mad geek stuff on. But like,
that hat cover a lot of the face.
Yeah, I mean, you really couldn't tell with me at all. You know what I'm saying? I was definitely in the whole jacket and all. You know what I'm saying? I was a true cosplay for it.
I got accosted about my hat.
Yeah.
You ain't know. You ain't real no. Hey, you probably wanted to snatch it like ATM.
Bro, but
who is you?
Y'all gotta give Trippie some grace. He's coming into anime. He said
if y'all talking wrestling, no, y'all ain't gonna.
He are wrestling guys.
Ain't nobody from the
as you saw, if you was there, you saw
shout out to Adam Cole, baby.
Yeah, he's our wrestler. You know what I'm saying? Correspondence, but he has been diving more and more into anime, so we have to walk him into it. We have to
because of that moment, I've been rewatching Naruto. So that shit traumatized me. I was like,
I know that shit.
I'm gonna be on it next time.
That was a dope moment. I mean, of course, me and Carl Jones.
Yeah, man.
I think that's gonna be a unit, common with all of us, regardless. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, like I said, for mine, like I said, I can't remember what made me laugh so loud.
Yeah.
But like I said, when we were sitting out in front of his panel on Saturday, just like I think we was all just kind of waiting till we go into the big room. And I was just like, I really was like how does it really feel like being like, I know this your first time. Like I told him like, our first time was last year.
Right.
And he was really just like genuinely like, I just never knew this thing existed. Like
right.
I never, you know what I'm saying? So, and you know, he's been saying that pretty much all weekend, but to really ask him, you know, on a more one-on-one, and we just kind of looking, and he's like, we both just like, just so many niggas out here, dog. Like
so many niggas.
You know
So many
like,
niggas.
And it's like, but it was just pure like joy. So I mean, that was a great moment. I mean, the cosplays in general, I feel like, and I ain't gonna even lie, man, the cheeks.
The cheeks was out.
Hey, the cheeks was cheeking.
Hey, respectfully, the
fangs was thinking.
But they know, like I said, here's the thing. But here's the thing. I mean, we talked about it all the time. Like I said, there's a way to respectfully like see the cheeks and not be creepy about it. You know what I'm saying? And I think and women appreciate that because if they wearing that, like they know, like it's out there. You know what I'm saying? But it's like it's just how you respond. And you know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't over like, oh.
How long of a stare before it becomes creepy? Because I was giving some glances.
So I'm gonna be. It was really hard to say because
some glances.
I had to add more time because I had to admire the cosplay first. Like,
well, first things first. Also,
you know
shout out to Wreck-It Ronnie, and I don't know who her homegirl was, but like they sat right next to us and they got straight to it. It was just like, yo, I was like, yo, no. I told Ronnie this already. I was like, yo, y'all really turned up because like they came like they was on the they was on the Diddy they was on Diddy boat, bro. Wreck-It Ronnie and her crew. Shout out to Panda. What up, Panda? I see you over there. Panda.
What up, Panda?
Hey, Panda was lit from the boat right off.
Literally see everybody melt on camera, bro. Was it just me?
No, we hot, bro. It's hot. It's hot.
It's hot.
We brought Austin Heat here with us, but
we definitely brought that shit back.
The women,
okay.
5 seconds.
I give you that. I give you that.
The women in the culture, they did their thing on
the boat.
Did
they fucking thing.
What was that? 1 second? Was that a blank, nigga?
No, 5 seconds. 5 seconds.
Don't try to be that.
1.5 to 2. That is a quick. That is a.
Boy, you don't even know what the cheeks doing yet.
Go ahead, nigga.
You gotta get at least.
Wow. Hold on, let's utilize that Panda's here. Panda, how long is staring before it becomes creepy?
At cheeks.
At cheeks. 3 seconds. Hey, because
she said 3?
No, she didn't say. Did you
so
say
you
3?
And I'm talking about cheeks in cosplay.
So you got 1, 2. That is not enough time.
I said you, bro.
1. Nigerian. Wait, no.
1 ass cheeks.
Yeah. Like at the con, like respectfully, y'all was doing your thing. So we was trying to compliment it in a respectfully way, but now we're trying to determine how long is if you stare at it and say like, oh shit, that's nice. Yeah.
10 seconds.
Oh shit, past 10 seconds.
You nasty.
She gave me Panda said 10 seconds. Depends on the guy. Hey, that is literally sexual harassment. Literally depends on.
If she said if it's the guy I want, then it's never too long. All right.
True shit. We'll toast to that.
Yeah, true. But yeah, bro, the boat, bro. There was so many moments and so many vibes on the boat, bro. Like upper deck was fire. Like I said,
deck was hot.
Hey,
I like the.
He
like
can
said,
look into it.
Yeah, the competitive boats. Like I said, they was competing in boats. You know, shout out to Glove.
Shout out to Glove.
Really Mike, my nigga, but Glove won that one. Glove had that motherfucker. It was like the club over on Glove. Yeah.
Hey,
the setup boats was going.
That shit was that setup was nice.
Though, but
yeah.
How do you remember that?
The food. Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. That food hit when I needed it.
There was other traumatic moments in my life.
Well, I mean, there was somebody fell in the water. I didn't see that.
I didn't see it.
I saw both. We wasn't gonna talk about it.
We
gonna leave.
There's traumatic moments in my life. I don't want to talk about it.
I saw the first one.
I didn't see anything.
I ain't see the second one.
The boat was definitely a high moment of the whole weekend.
Yeah, y'all snapped like
bro.
That,
that shit was amazing.
It was definitely a wild experience because it took me a minute to realize that Texas shouldn't have any lakes, and that's when I was like, or like real big bodies of water. And I was like,
absolutely.
But I mean, like where we was at.
We in the middle of Texas,
like also I'm like,
damn, there's that desert.
Is this just rainwater?
It's telling us to go up and down.
It's man-made, but then it's mostly rainwater.
Yeah, that's what I said. I figured it was man-made. That's what I said. I was like, when I see people jumping in, I was like, y'all. It wasn't a lot of black folks jumping in.
We're not gonna talk about the first person.
We didn't see them, but they definitely did because after I was looking through the hashtag, there was definitely a lot of women who got in that water.
Absolutely. Bro, that's how I know you don't remember the whole boat because you went up to somebody and told them that their stylist was gonna be mad because they got in the water.
Let's talk about Bacardi real quick. Bacardi had some
Bacardi was
natural
Bacardi was floating.
natural floatings, and it
Natural
hit
floating.
It hit right when the boat went on. Like
Bro.
we sat down and Bacardi was good, but as soon as the boat went on, Bacardi.
I had me some Mario Brothers.
Yeah, man, he had some mushrooms, and when those mushrooms hit, Bacardi was living. He was living.
Mario Death.
Bacardi was living, getting baked in that sun off the mushrooms.
I think it was a good experience,
man.
I've been
microdosing.
I've been learning that little side of things.
I think everybody should microdose at least once.
I've been down that path before, but it was like
everybody should do it.
That was like my first really, especially because we was out of town. Like that was my first really like
big
event. A lot of people.
Everybody should do it.
Around a lot of people. I passed and got the fuck out of it. You know
Oh,
when I was talking about the night market.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I can't do that on the boat.
You can talk,
like, please go get me.
Bro, I took it upon myself to make sure that Bacardi was good.
Yeah, because I was all over.
I forgot.
Every so often, I come in and check on Bacardi. Are you good, bro?
I wasn't being watched at all. I really thought I was just.
I told you as soon as we got on the boat, I'm gonna keep an eye on you, bro.
I was all over. I was all over 4 boats back. No, I was getting my steps in.
Hey, yeah, you were.
I was getting my steps in, but like it was just really dope, like really dope vibes and everything like that. What else was a highlight for y'all niggas, man?
I mean, get off me now, bro.
Yeah, pause. It was mad fluid. But no, I ain't. So it was my first time cosplaying.
Oh yeah.
So that was dope, and I was kind of
operating the cosplay out of the nigga, man.
It was. I was a little.
I ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
Get your shit off.
I give it to him.
Get your shit off. But no, I was nervous at first though, because it was like, you know, it's a pro wrestling cosplay, so I wasn't expecting it to really hit like that.
I told you like 4
I
times.
didn't believe that shit.
Like,
I didn't even go. I didn't even go hold you.
I told him like 4 times, bro. It's gonna be a lot more wrestling.
But you know how black folks.
It don't. I must say it don't hit till I see that shit.
Black folks gotta see it, G.
Like wrestlers be at cons though. That's why you.
Yeah, and it
they were shit to the wrestlers.
Yeah, and they ended up showing up too though. There was a lot of wrestlers that showed up, so it was dope. So, and then I saw a lot of other wrestling cosplays and a lot of other belts. So it was dope to experience that and get the love that I got. So
yeah, I mean, I definitely feel like when you, especially like you said, in your mind, you was thinking you was all alone in it.
Yeah, right.
And then you pretty much that's it.
Yep. And then you got the I don't know. Y'all had that moment like, woo, my nigga.
I don't know what we were talking about.
But yeah, like so.
Yeah, that's definitely good when you. That's how I felt about my first time ever going to a kind of cosplay. It's like, especially if you see somebody, because I like my first one I think was Kakashi. You know, you gonna see a Kakashi.
Yeah.
So when you start seeing like, okay, I'm not the only Kakashi.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, or I'm not the only whatever. You start feeling more comfortable.
Yeah.
Especially when people start wanting to bring you in and pictures and like now you part of all these groups and you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Plenty of people came up to me asking to take pictures with me, and it felt good.
Yeah.
It was like, you know, because
cosplay community is so dope, bro.
I put that shit on. I felt good in that.
Put that shit on, G. Because here's the thing, like I tell people all the time, whether it's closet cosplay, whether you're a professional, whether you put something together that's just like remember when we was at C2E2 and that old lady, she had the crochet.
The crochet joint.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like the cosplay community, they just appreciate anything. Like, oh shit, you stepped out here and did this. You know what I'm saying?
Effort, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because even remember, like I said, just reflecting on some of the cons. I forget which con we was at, but there was like a Spider-Man and he was kind of like off on the side, and it was like this big Marvel like meetup, and it was like, bro, get your ass over here.
That was C2E2.
Yeah, and it was like, yo, I just love that. You know what I'm saying? When people see it,
was like that with that and the Robin too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Robin. Yeah, it's like no matter what, people just like to see people attempt stuff. So to see a whole, and then you know how black folks is. So at an all black con, it is just overly amplified love.
I see you, nigga.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, and it's, I like the fact that like it was so many people that was doing cosplays that was in character. So, because y'all don't watch One Piece like that heavily then. No, right? There's a character named Shanks. He loses his arm, right? I saw the video online where the guy was taking a photo with somebody, right? And so, of course, the guy didn't really have one arm. He just had his arm and he had the shirt on it. But then somebody came to dap him up, so he dapped him up. And then you hear the cameraman like, yo, bro, what you want? Like, you a fraud. You supposed to have one arm. Why you giving handshakes? I was like, dog, that shit son.
What is you on,
bro? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I just like that, like, you know what I'm saying? People gonna have fun, man. Cons are great, especially if you like lean into with the cosplays and everything like that shit. What about you, Ditch?
I just like how Doug said with the cosplay, the Choji cosplay on Saturday.
That shit hit.
That
you was getting mad
that was a
love.
great moment.
You was getting mad love.
Happy to see everybody have their day.
Yeah.
Everybody had their day.
Yeah. Cause like even with my Deathstroke,
Deathstroke
bro, I got so much. Hey, that shit hard. Like in passing, I be just chilling on here. Hey, yo, that shit hard.
Yeah,
that shit hard. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like you just hear that. Like I said, Static was ahead. Jiraiya was ahead with King, bro.
Yeah,
like, bro, it was just so many hits, and then like I said, just all the other cosplays. And like I said, what was your favorite cosplay that y'all saw?
The Death by Snoo girl.
That by Snoo girls.
I haven't even seen pictures of them. I'm so upset. Like I fuck with Futurama.
Yeah,
like that's my shit,
bro. I think that was Nurse Betty. That's that chick. I think that was her.
A bunch of them out there.
It was. I think it was like 3 of them. Yeah,
I'm trying to know, but it was.
It was a hella cosplay though.
From Inuyasha.
Ooh, yeah.
She had the like the boomerang, like the big boomerang too. It was fire.
Not Todoroki, but bro, that was Red Riot. I can't think of his name. His real name.
Oh, I didn't see.
What's his name though? His real name in My Hero.
What's his name?
Red Riot.
I don't know.
I can't think of it. But it was the dude that was. It was the dude that was also. Who I said he was before? He was he was Lemillion. Bro, that was Lemillion.
Oh, so he did both of them?
Bro, that nigga got the Dwight Howard shoulders. Yeah. So like that nigga was like, and it's funny because like when you look at Lemillion in the anime, like he is like up stature, but like it just didn't really sell. But when I saw bro at it, I was like, yo, that's definitely Lemillion.
Yeah.
But like, bro, that nigga like I said with them Dwight Howard shoulders, I was like, yo, this nigga big and buff as a bitch, dog. And he was killing it, bro. And then Omni-Man. Oh, shout out to Venture Bros. Venture Bros cosplay was there. Omni-Man.
Yeah, I got the Omni-Man picture
in the drive. Yeah,
and they had the Mario Bros too. Super Mario Bros. I got the picture of that. With that,
there was a lot of like dope takes on like Pokemon.
Yeah, I saw Flareon. She was Rengoku and Flareon.
Yeah,
that was fire.
I seen the Squirtle. I think it was the last day.
Yeah, Bleach was killing it. A lot of Bleach was killing it. Like the Soul Society.
Shout out to Viz for doing that. The little video edit of them. The Bleach meetup. That shit was dope.
Let's see. I mean, for me, I ain't gonna like out of all the press conferences. Yeah, out of all the press conferences, because the press conference is one of the highs for me. I want to say it was more so the Sunbros and King Vaders. It's 1A, 1B with both of them.
Yeah.
Because Sunbros was really dope because like you just really, again, I mean, we've just seen that collective and hearing how they operate, seeing the things that they value, the things and just the stuff that they're trying to do and everything like that. That was a really dope insight. And then King Vader is just, you don't. It's hard to find another a more humble person.
He is so personable.
You can definitely tell that everything is from the love of him. Like everything that every answer that he would give, it was so much about because I'm passionate about this because I want to do what I want to do. It's one of those ones like I can't wait till we share some of the parts of it because it's one of those things where. Even if you aren't going into acting, I think the words that he was saying would inspire you to do whatever you wanted to do. Yeah. So, like, if you're a video editor, I think this is going to inspire you into wanting to edit more. If you're a voice actor, if you're, just content creator in general, the words that he was giving during that, bro, I said, it was all about following your passion and utilizing that to basically go to greater heights.
Yeah, and that's a solid ass outlook on acting. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, I want to do all these jobs.
That was dope.
He got it for everybody, G. You don't.
I mean, everybody still got put
but like,
and if it's hot, it actually got the most light on me.
No, G, it's right on me too.
The 105 by me. You point that last light. You point that last light. You shoot that little shit. It's there.
Shoot that little pink shooter. But like that outlook on acting was like a just really dope perspective of that. Like, because here's the thing, like a lot of people like they be like, oh, I would like to do, but like he did equate it to the job and the skill set. Yeah. Where it's not just like, oh, I'm just acting at it, but you know what? In my path to portraying it on screen, I need to also learn the skill set.
I mean, I thought that was I thought that was like the greatest Like that's you probably hear it for anybody because I mean
that's a real like that's a real
line.
line.
You get faced with every like question. I mean, your parents how they do teach you like what the fuck you gonna do with your life?
Right.
And it's always picking one career choice.
Yeah.
So if you really can't pick it, acting would be the best job to try everything.
I
like
want
a real
to do all
line.
of this shit.
Like you can get a chance to try everything. So
now
like
you got the job where you can do
acting isn't like
everything
it can be forever, but you can easily stop acting. Like let's say you do a doctor role and be like, you know what, I might fucking like doctors. You know what I'm saying? Like, and now you just doing acting. Like I want to be a doctor.
I just want to be a doctor now.
Yeah. Another one. So listen here. A lot of jokes been flying around in regarded. But I enjoyed the 17-hour drive, G. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I enjoyed the road trip.
Niggas didn't never. Like I said that shit last
night. Y'all didn't have one. Y'all didn't have nothing about it.
I feel like if we had, when I'm gonna
8 hours back.
I'm gonna put it in the.
We should.
I'm gonna manifest it when we get the sprinter, the Geekset wrapped sprinter.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot better because it's gonna be a lot more space.
It shouldn't have been in the.
It was 5 niggas in a minivan.
Yeah,
5 niggas in a minivan.
The minivan wasn't. It wasn't big enough. It wasn't.
Bro,
I know it wasn't. So
it was not.
So you didn't enjoy any part of the road trip.
Hey, no, I fucked with being. I fucked with being a co-pilot.
Absolutely not, bro.
I fucked with being a co-pilot.
I barely got sleep. My legs was fucking cramped. I didn't even get the front seat at all.
It was traumatic.
I pretty much been cramped up. Hell no. I sat in the cold for half the ride down there, freezing. Literally fucking freezing because everybody else got like. So no, I did not enjoy myself though.
I enjoyed being co-pilot. That shit was dope.
I didn't mind the driving. Driving was cool, but no. What's funny is a lot of people was like, I don't know if I got a group of niggas I could come out with a 17-hour road trip and still be cool with them afterwards. And it's just like,
damn, that Vine came with Nove came at you. Nove came at you. What up, Nove?
I was the oldest nigga in that goddamn van, and that's why I was the man.
No, that shit was wild. It was a wild experience.
It was an experience I think we needed to do once, but like I said, never again.
I wouldn't do that if I can't be comfortable. I would never do that again.
That's what I'm saying. If we would have had the Geekset wrapped sprinter,
I didn't want to even try an SUV. Like fuck that, nigga. We out in a bus. A fucking trailer, like you know what I'm saying? Like, RV, like I'm not doing none of that shit. I'm not being
Coach. It was we had to do it once.
You know what I'm saying?
Get that experience. That's a part of the journey, nigga.
Yeah, you gotta have once so you can say that. Like
that's a part of the journey.
You know what made me feel really bad on the way back? Remember, I had brought up, hey, we should drive it, we can vlog it. We ain't vlog shit in that ride.
No, King got some moments, and I got some moments on my phone.
Got a few moments,
but not a lot.
I didn't want to show none of them living conditions at all. I didn't want to be reminded of none of that.
Like Firefest, no.
Our world in a bitch.
No, fam. Absolutely appalled. Didn't want to talk about it, but y'all brought it up.
No, we needed to talk about it. A lot of questions.
Hey, we did get a lot of questions about it.
Because that motherfucker was driving like goddamn art. I don't know what the fuck he was driving like, nigga.
Bro,
like that nigga, you drive rough, bro. Like, you drive scarily rough.
You drive rough too.
You drive way rough. You drive the roughest.
I ain't gonna lie. I think it's one of those things where you think everybody else do. Because I thought all y'all niggas drove rough.
You drive the fucking roughest.
The closest to like, all right, this cool. But
no, the rest of y'all niggas rough as a bitch too.
The rest of y'all niggas, I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Drive the roughest.
Nigga, I was chilling.
I had to figure out the turning that fucking traction. That I got fighting the goddamn van. I want to go fight the goddamn van. Like, bro, what the fuck am I doing?
Twisted Metal vibes.
No,
damn
definitely
near.
Twisted Metal vibes. These niggas drove insane.
Like, bro, no, fam.
Did I drive rough? No, I didn't.
Yes,
absolutely, absolutely, nigga. You hit 100 in a minivan full of niggas. Nigga, you hit 100. The dash.
You did hit 100. You was
I ain't gonna hold you on almost hitting something up. We all almost hit.
Everybody had a moment. It was 17 hour goddamn drive.
I ain't gonna hold you on.
But you the only one that got to 100.
You stop, nigga. What this nigga do and turn? You like, bro, you not supposed to turn. I'm turning right now. I'm still turning though. Like, bro, there was one moment we was riding in this truck's blind spot for the longest. And I said, hey man, you riding in this blind spot, G. Like, bro, we was riding in that blind spot for the longest. I'm like, bro, this nigga don't see us. This nigga does not see us.
for a
that
minute.
man had no acceleration, but when you just slowly got on and you're moving, it'll creep up on you. I looked down a couple times like, ooh, let me go ahead and get off.
Being in the backpack, you feel all of that shit.
I definitely had a moment where I was driving like, damn, I'm at 90.
Dog,
Minivans are dangerous.
You don't even feel that shit. Hey, no, I definitely hit 90 a couple times. I definitely hit 90 a couple times.
I hit 90. I definitely hit 90. But I did not get to because I feel like I was the only nigga that utilized cruise control.
I know.
Like none of y'all niggas utilized that bitch.
I put that bitch to work.
On the way back, I did. I ain't gonna lie. The way
I put that bitch to
I
work.
was in that bitch.
I only drove it 4 hours and I utilized. That's pretty much cruise control the whole time.
The way there, I was in that bitch.
I love cruise control. Darren was motherfucking F1 driving.
Diz had pedal to the flow.
Because you feeling everything.
Pedal to the flow.
There's never no steady.
I was in that bitch. I'm trying to get through stuff.
Pedal to the flow.
You had the lucky driver because you pretty much drove in the middle of the night. Like I had to, even after when we left that first drive, I'm still weaving in traffic.
Yeah,
like you had straight driving, playing, jamming all day. This nigga was so loud.
I'm telling you,
that was like, I woke up to so many times this nigga bouncing in the seat. Like, bro, is this nigga on cocaine? Is he slipping while we sleep, bro? Like, what is wrong?
Especially that once we finally got King of Everything to play. Nigga.
Bro, that was hell.
We hit like an hour and a half dead spot where it would kick back in, kick back on. And I'm like, seriously, that like sucks,
bro. I was in there.
On trying to
they
get
trying stuff. And I'm half asleep. So I'm sitting like this. I'm like, it's probably the USB. I'm sitting there like that. Y'all tried something. Then wake me back up every time it would start and stop.
Look at that, bro.
That motherfucking dead spot was killing me, G.
Man, it was a decent ass dead spot too.
Oh, I think I remember that too. I feel like I woke up to a lot of
everybody.
What happened? What happened?
Silent. It was silent.
Oh shit!
And me and Doug sitting like trying to get that motherfucker to go, man. Because me and Doug, like I said, we was 1-2 in it.
That shit.
We was up front, like you know what I'm saying. We was singing songs, doing ad lib, like we was 1-2 in every verse. G.
Yeah,
that was my shit. That was my shit. That was one of those moments that we should have had a camera on us.
Yeah,
I was asleep.
I was trying to.
We hit some random ass.
I was cold.
Cold to the motherfucker.
I was a bitch.
We hit a lot. We hit a lot of random ass pit stops, like those gas stations. We hit some interesting ass gas
those
stations.
Gas stations came in the clutch.
Like the sword, we hit like the truck stop, like fucking GTA. Bro, you literally can customize your whole truck there, though. Like jack it down, customize.
Definitely jack it down.
They had the cold ass leather seats and shit.
They had the leather seats.
They had the gaming type seats, bro.
That's what I'm saying. They had all the fucking illuminations and the LED. Like, bro, it was wild.
That's wild behavior to pull in. Like, ooh, you know, how much time I got?
I'm gonna so I'm finna get that.
Yeah, real quick.
Let me get that.
Let me get 80 on the tank too.
Yeah, right.
Hey, you can do it quick like the NASCAR pit stop. They just get your shit changed and go.
By the time you get your motherfucking tornado off the roller, then you're like,
well, because remember, it's a whole pit stop. Remember, you can go there, you can shower real quick, get some food.
Right. You can do laundry, nigga.
So it's like, just leave your truck here, just do your thing, we got you. By the time you're ready to go, like, you know,
it was comforting to know that they were showering. I just thought all truck drivers had to stink because they had to go between.
Oh, no.
So when I saw the thing, I was like, that's cool.
Oh, yeah, they always have
showers, laundry. I was like, that's dope.
I ain't been on a road trip in a minute. This is the first time I've seen it in a while. If I saw it as a kid, then.
At your age, you telling me these niggas been driving around state.
Bro,
at your age, you don't know a truck driver. Because I mean, you telling this nigga, you a stinking ass nigga.
No, that's what's funny is one of the people in his initial crew that he grew up with he runs a truck.
But he only do local stuff. He come home every night.
He got time to shower.
He get home every day. So I was truly, I'm like, I thought they eventually go to a motel. You know, you get the hourly motels.
No, they sleep in their bed, bro.
No, but I'm saying, when you got a shower, you can go to an hourly motel. Hey, I just need to freshen up here.
Right.
I was all right.
That's not.
That's
not what they use in the hourly motels for.
Having the shower, and when I saw it, I remember the first one that we saw on the way down. I was like, oh, okay, because I'm like a truck shower. You know, you clean off the shit off your truck. It took the one time, I forgot which one we stopped at, but I saw a nigga with the bath towel walking. He had the flip phone. I was like, I was like,
Hit him with the baby.
That makes so much more sense. That makes so much sense.
You know what don't make no fucking sense is that you said it was a truck shower.
That's
what makes no fucking sense.
Let me tell you.
It's not a car wash. It could have been a car wash.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why.
If you call a car wash,
let me tell you why. I've seen a place called Truck Shower.
Where?
It was on Indianapolis.
But it's still a car wash, right?
Yeah, but I was like, damn. Because at the time, I did think it was their generic. I thought it was like, they company name. Then when I saw the first one on the way down, I was like, oh, it was just a generic name. All right, whatever. That's all that went through. I was like, all right, whatever.
So you thought the truck shower,
you thought they
advertised the garage? They inside the gas station?
I thought it was, that was a big ass plot of land. So I'm like, it's just in this vicinity. Fuck you, dog. Let's continue
You made me so mad.
That's a wild admittance.
You know what made me so bad? My dumb ass thought about a truck taking a shower, nigga. So when he said that, I was like, wait, what? And then, but he just kept on going. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna let him live. I'm gonna live. I'm in a truck shower. I'm like, what?
I ain't never thought about what the fuck truckers gotta go through.
Truck showers.
Truck showers is wild.
I'm glad y'all out there being able to shower in one of those,
we saw on y'all.
Hey, so what was how did y'all think of the nightlife?
Bro, 6th Street was crazy. I fuck with 6th Street already.
Yeah. So like I said, you said you've been there to talk about Southwest. So my experience with 6th Street was, I think it was great. I think it was like having all the mini bars. I mean, like everybody says like Bill Street and other places and other states and other cities, but I mean, I can see why that motherfucker could be live all day long.
Yeah.
And just walking back bar to bars.
It was dope that
it's blocked off.
Like,
so
and we, like I said, we kind of experienced that in San Jose.
Yeah.
So like that's all.
They didn't have food trucks though. I don't remember them having food trucks in the street.
I don't remember that.
Okay.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
I just assumed they did. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I don't really remember that. Like, cause I definitely don't know. I definitely know we didn't get no food from a food truck or nothing like that.
Fair.
So you know, what I'm saying, out there, I don't even remember getting food from a food truck at all.
Nah, not at all. And that would have been the perfect place on the West Coast.
Some tacos or something.
On the West.
Yeah.
I feel like we was bugging, dog.
Yeah.
West Coast tacos.
But I think 6th Street was dope.
Like, 6th Street was fucking dope. It was just like, and it's funny because like we went there Thursday night. Right,
yeah.
Which was like I assume that was like a regular night, but then when the weekend hit and the niggas hit, it was just like two different vibes.
Thursday was it was still relatively packed.
but it was a complete difference between Thursday and Friday. It was completely.
Friday crowd was crazy.
The niggas was out.
Definitely, the niggas showed up.
How many of those were Austin and how many of those were DreamCon?
I think it was definitely a
heavy blend
because like you would hear people like commenting on, because you got to think our drip is kind of anime inspired, right? So like even though ours is not so much right there, but you saw people there with like the Vegeta Bad Man shirt, or maybe have like what I'm saying, like a dope ass like tank, but it got like the Naruto logo on there or whatever like that, right?
Right.
And so you'll hear people like, yo, they got the anime, like you.
Oh yeah.
Like you was hearing the crowd, so I think it was a very healthy blend.
The only reason I ask is because I thought majority was just from DreamCon because I saw on the timeline.
I also saw a couple people with their badges rocking.
Yeah, I saw it on the timeline. A couple people, and we even got it where the white people there was kind of like, hey, why all these black people? Remember, I don't know if y'all was paying attention the first day when we parked in the parking garage. On our walk in, one of the ladies, she stopped and turned to us and was like, so is this like a convention or what?
No.
What? And I think y'all just kept walking. I was like, yeah.
Bro, when we first was walking, it was an old Thundercat, like I'm talking about like an old player, right? And you can tell he had his his seasoned woman. She probably was probably her mid 40s, right?
His seasoned woman.
But I saw him looking around, and when they was leaving after we was walking in, and when we was walking in and he was leaving, he was like, yo, I don't know what's going on down here, but we gotta come back.
But we
gotta come back. We gotta figure this out, baby.
You seeing all them anime cheeks, bro.
The anime cheeks.
I gotta come back. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, bro.
I mean, there's so many experiences though.
30,000 niggas showed up overnight.
Like I'm actually really mad. We missed a lot. Like there's so much. Like
we was
working
this
year.
Yeah, it was 20,000 people.
Bro, they had 6,000 last
6,000 last. Bro, they almost quadrupled.
Bro,
that's what I'm saying. That's bananas.
22,000.
And you saw it. You definitely
did see it.
I mean, like I said, I feel like the last year, because it's only going to get bigger every year at this point. So I feel like the last year, if you went to last year's one, was probably like the last most intimate one you was gonna get.
Well, see, that's been there's been discourse back and forth about it, right? So it is about like how fast they grow. Whereas people like, we applaud you guys for growing so fast, but like y'all like, but then also the staff wasn't what we wanted. Like they said, it wasn't as they wasn't equipped for it.
Yeah,
that shit done came out.
What was that?
They wasn't equipped for it and shit. So like, what's he talking about? The fucking
that's why it's higher.
Yeah, I'm gonna go fix it real quick. But like they wasn't equipped for it, so like that's been the discourse for it and everything. Y'all talking about?
I get that discourse and the fact that it's messed up. That like obviously some of the things that me and Deuces were talking about with people who panels we wanted to hit, we just absolutely couldn't because like you said, we were working. We had to do X, Y, or Z, so we couldn't make a panel, or we was able to show up and then we had to leave right away. So like all of that, I get the frustration, and even the people who weren't working, they couldn't hit their friends' panels because of stuff like that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's the first year that it happens.
Yeah.
Like if it becomes a pattern of okay, next year it's kind of like everything sort of all together because of the same reasons, then that's when you're like, man, I really wish y'all would have focused on X, Y, and Z before focusing on growth.
Like I said, I don't think they anticipated them to really get this big, or
No, I don't think so.
That's the thing. Like they probably anticipate like the internal people, but you still got a whole convention center staff.
Yeah.
Who's to say if they've anticipated it?
Yeah,
right. I mean, they probably did.
We was at one restaurant where they were talking about that
they ran out of rice and beans.
So
twice.
Like, and like she's like, that's damn that never happened. So I'm like, dog, y'all ain't used to this shit at
all.
all.
That's what I'm saying. Like you gotta think. Like, they thinking like this ain't South by Southwest time.
Yeah.
We're not getting a huge influx. I don't know what other events Austin has like that in the regular in the summertime, but you got to figure they got UT. The school isn't in right now, so they're not thinking about we're gonna have an influx. I get during the school year you're gonna have that huge influx, and Texas is a huge school, but they always probably like summer is lax.
Yeah,
like
especially in Austin,
right?
I enjoyed Austin. Like,
yeah,
I
was 105. Y'all OC, and we left on another heat advisory down there. I hope y'all safe.
Yeah, stay safe, Texas people.
Right, but yeah, that 105 was nothing to play with, fam.
Nothing to play with.
But I mean, just what we were talking about the DreamCon shit. It was just like because it was the fact that it was like the sports event ran.
Yo,
like,
the way the press conferences were set up was dope.
Yeah, the press conference setup was dope. I mean, like I said, they had so many sports related.
Like the dodgeball,
basketball.
You know what I'm saying? And like they still kept with the gaming and everything going crazy. And then also I just felt like because of how big it was, you did get. I saw so many people have moments with like big name people, right?
Yeah.
So like shout out Cleo Thomas was running around like
shout
crazy.
Out to
I
Cleo.
saw so many people having moments with him. King Vader and them was having different moments with different people. Pierre Stress was all over the place. Irvin Lambert, like you know what I'm saying. So I was seeing people having those individual moments. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Lean his.
I seen a couple pictures of people with Kofi.
Yeah, Kofi. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So that was really dope. And again, Artist Alley. That shit was crazy because I didn't even realize that was Irvin Lambert's shop that y'all got y'all jackets from.
The jackets from?
Yeah. So I was like, so even having those moments, because like I said, I shopped it up with David Crownson. The Tuskegee Airs was there. Blurred.com, they had their booth. I finally got my to be able to hit up my senpai. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So it's like, you know what I'm saying? There was so many people that was just at Artist Alley that was doing their thing that you got to see and got to have their moments. And then I was mad because Zeno Robinson had the signature autograph area.
Oh, yeah, I saw it over there. Yeah.
Zeno was over there, so I didn't get a chance to chop it up with Zeno, but it was just like, yo. It was just really dope that it was really dope to see so many people of our mutuals have moments.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like seeing some of people that were like, we've already did content with them. They rock with us. And like now, not only do they got a panel or not only are they getting love or not only do people it's just like, it was just really dope to be like, again, I've been saying like this. We are part of the new wave, like our DC World and all of them like that. Like shout out to them for putting on this con, but they're the seniors. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean,
like they're seniors of this blurred culture, and there's this new wave of creators that are having their moment.
I think that's even what was great. I think that's even what made it really great too about going to a convention like this, because the meet and greets, the people that they're bringing in panel are all like up and coming people. They're not, saying there's not a lot of like,
already established.
And stuff, but those gonna be legends who's gonna be there to give you game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like to see a panel where it's like just to see a convention that gives all these opportunities to all these people who are popular in their own right and have their own fan bases of their own, and bring them down as just to treat them that they're just as important. Like these are
these are still major people you need to be knowing.
You know what I'm saying? I think that was really dope that they, that's how DreamCon kind of sets themselves up.
You know what, to put in perspective for me? Remember at one point we did float around the idea we should start the Geekset Con. I don't think I want to do it.
No.
Oh,
no. It's too much work. It is way too much.
I do a day festival. I do something like that. Like I put a day. We do a random.
I
really would just want to.
I don't want to put it together. I don't want that responsibility on my jacket.
The logistics behind all of that is crazy.
Put together. It would have to be established with somebody like live.
What to do, Mark?
Like, y'all do this.
Right.
Yeah, that.
Put our name on it.
The logistics behind that, you have to legitimately hire somebody to run that shit. Like you would not have a single part of that. Just let somebody else take care of it all. Because the logistics, getting the team together, securing the spot. Doing all that behind the scenes shit, the shit that people complain about this year,
so much stuff
not knowing how the growth will be, right? So
I would do a podcast fest though, something where that's that single day thing where it's basically like a big ass podcast concert where you have 3 or 4 that do their thing. I would do that.
Yeah, I would do that.
That's more simpler. That's not.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's not a convention.
That's a concert.
Not a convention style.
You need this. Like, shout out to John and RDC because that's
shout out John, bro.
Like that's a lot.
And you know what I'm saying. But like I said, so the one thing that we didn't get to talk about on the vlog yet, because that was last day, and we just kind of was like really trying to get up out there. We didn't talk about the Black Geek Documentary panel.
That shit was dope.
That
shit was dope.
That was definitely another highlight of the weekend. You know what I'm saying?
That was dope.
So I mean,
shout out to everybody that showed up to a Black Geek Doc panel.
Being able to go to DreamCon last year, and if you were at DreamCon last year when we had our podcast that we did it, what I'm saying?
We did it in
Dream Lounge.
That was when we, like I said, that's when we first kind of announced it there.
Yep.
Told everybody, that what we were doing, and to be able to come back the next year and literally be like on a panel, like we finna show you guys the trailer now.
Yeah.
Hey, that year-over-year growth is crazy. Think about where we were last year doing that. Remember, we podcasted in the Dream Lounge where it's like, hey, just come and chill. This is the, just come out, take a break from the con. And it was, we got lucky because DJ Taylor Senpai was.
Shout out to DJ Taylor. I didn't get to see DJ. I didn't get to see Taylor.
I know.
And Moon Man.
Yeah.
Shout out to the homies, bro. I didn't get to see them
we got lucky because they was in there. They had the speakers.
Yeah.
Like we wouldn't have had speakers. We would have had nothing.
That's why I said it was great. Like I was trying to get an idea of who was probably in that room, who probably had came to the last one, because it was like if you came to the last one, you really was humbug. Yeah. It wasn't a panel. You just happened to be eating your motherfucking food in the room. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you were there, then it's like now you like, damn, they really now it is like you were seeing the growth.
And so like I was excited because like what I'm saying, not even only that, but it was like, I like the room setup. The room setup was like very intimate. Like I like the vibe of it and everything. The audio technician guys, they was pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? Just
they were helpful.
They were helpful.
I listened back to that audio that came through the Black Magic. That
shit was crispy.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That shit was crispy.
Yeah, that's dope.
Hey, but no, I can see it when we were setting the camera. Once we figured that shit out. Once we figured that shit out, I knew it was nice.
I'll let y'all hear it after this. I got the hard drive.
I'd put a clip on my phone.
I got the hard drive.
Like an old dad.
I'll let y'all hear it off air.
But like I like it, like I said, it was a very intimate setting. We was able to have your set up for your clothing and everything, and it was
like that flash sale was that shit.
That shit was dope. Shout out to everybody who bought clothes.
That love was nice. I got
to have focused into all this Black Geek Documentary stuff.
I got
I did do a lot of customs, but I feel like what we were doing, it would have made more sense that people you wanted to support.
Next time, we know.
See, it's not bad. I didn't knock it out all the way.
I saw you move it. Don't act like you didn't move it, man. So, see, look at that. See, look at that.
It ain't that bad.
See? We back, y'all.
We back. Well,
We're back.
Bro, I don't know. I just
we
kept
just kept moving on, bro. We just kept moving on, bro.
But I appreciate y'all who are still here, you know.
Just go ahead and record. We can go ahead and start. Ricardo gonna come.
Huh?
Did you hit record?
Hit record on what?
For the audio. Oh, we just streaming?
We just StreamYarding it now.
All right, fuck it. We just StreamYarding. I thought you was gonna pick up.
No, man.
Because didn't that stop at the same spot?
It should have. We can.
Yeah.
We'll hit it again.
We can get it, man. We can get it, man.
We get it bad.
The least amount of power as possible at this point.
Why ain't nobody else is picking up?
Also, say it just brought us back to our live.
Yeah.
So the live was just black for a while.
We got called ghetto. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man,
this shit is ghetto. We need some money. Shit.
Y'all go ahead and hit the Patreon.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. And then, wait.
Support.
Our mic is coming through on that one, right?
Yeah, we should be good.
All right, bet. So, as we was talking about the Black Geek Documentary, yep. Okay, so the one thing that I was like really excited for was just to be able to kind of tell our story again, right? Because like we told it with the Virtuous Con, right? And to me, like that was a really dope moment because I was like, yo, we just been working that we haven't really detailed it, right? So this we really got to detail that first year of work. You know what I'm saying? And to me, like that was really dope to be able to do that. Just kind of be like to be able to have those conversations, talk about why we wanted to do this, you know, the things that we uncovered under our journey. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So like that was really dope to me.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's definitely because I mean now we're in that mode of trying to really promote the Black Geek Documentary and trying to really push it. So I mean, it's gonna constantly get tweaked, it's gonna constantly flow. Like I said, by the time we start, you know, I'm waiting for the point where we really start getting called for interviews because people really want to hear us. Like we have to really talk about this a lot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like I said, I think being able to, I think that was the first step, like being able to do that on our panel and have that moment, you know, and have the trailer launch with it, kind of like that's pretty much like the go mode going forward.
Yep. And another stumbling moment, like I said, we floated around the idea in the back, like, yo, we should, like, man, this could be a docu-series, right? And the fact that, like, pretty much the crowd was pretty much yelling at us, like, nigga, hey, nigga, this got to be a docu-series. Like that was dope.
And it's great, but it's great because you realize there's just so much untapped, like areas of geekdom, or in any case, like when the question was asked, are y'all just gonna focus on just, you know, comic books and, you know, nerds or whatever? It's like, no, we wanted everybody's a geek in some way, right? So it's like it becomes a different kind of series.
It showed also the trust that they have in us, and which was, I think, the most powerful thing that in my opinion, because they were definitely like, we know that we feel good that this is going to be good. This first thing, so y'all got to keep it moving. Y'all got, what's the next thing? What's the follow up? Because we trust that that's going to be good. But what you got for after that for us?
What's next?
Yeah. So even here, like, so hearing that back, because like I said, that's been always the mindset anyway. Like you said, the Black Geek Documentary.
You're supposed to be the introductory to it.
Yeah, what the show highlights of the documentary that would pretty much, you can see it when you watch the documentary where it's like this part could be damn near a whole series by itself. A whole series by itself. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's like that's how the documentary is supposed to be built. So the fact that we just by explaining it, motherfuckers like this should just be a series. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if you look at it like that, it could be. It's like just saying our first chapter is talking about the Black anime and the comic book geek. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what we're like. We may do multiple different docu movies and series. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because we're just right now. I feel like right now this is the movie because we are in it too. Like this is our like life. And the geek, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. In this convention and blurred culture and this kind of area of things. So why not be a movie? You know what I'm saying? Right. You know what I'm saying? But doing all those little aspects, the cosplay aspect, the convention aspect, the, you know, just blurs in general aspect, those all can be serious.
Well, and that's the thing, just like, you know, again, when I talked about it earlier in the episode that we keep on stumbling into what we like our ideas. Like we had to, like we was trying to map it out, like we're gonna do this and then we can roll into it. Yeah. And then come to find out that like, oh shit, like that's exactly what the crowd wants. Yeah. And hearing the crowd demand that and knowing that Carl Jones was in the back hearing that, Like to me, that was dope because even when we got to the point where they're asking like, okay, who like we saw a few celebrities in that trailer, like who else is going to be involved in it? And we're naming the people that we know, you know what I'm saying? And the thing about it is, even though I've been working with Carl and I've talked to him about it, like, you know what I'm saying, just that's nothing that we put out in the public. Right. And the fact that he saw the response and he got so moved by that trailer that he was like, hey, and I'm involved with it as well. I was like, that to me, that was really dope. Because
shout out to Carl Jones, man. Like this, making a statement like that, is like that's
powerful.
That's like another world.
Bro,
that's powerful.
I was telling y'all, like so much stuff validating just the creative journey that not only are we on as a group, but that I am on personally was validated this weekend solely by what he, what he did with interacting with us. So it's been crazy.
Yeah, like I definitely like that's what I said. One of my, and I kept saying, I think I said a lot of times, on our way down to DreamCon, I was just like, I'm like, fam, Carl Jones needs to meet us as a CSS unit, and we need to really show that connection with somebody, you know what I'm saying? And that's gonna really kind of set us off for the next, you know what I'm saying, for our, I feel like for our next kind of go-to. So it's like to meet, it's very, like knowing you already have a relationship, but it's like he finally got to meet us as a unit, work with us, like see how we work to like how we record and do all our work. And then like come see our project and be like, all right, well, if I, I'm like, so everything that I wanted to happen, like, bro, we got to make sure people see us with him. Yeah. We got to make sure people see us talking to him. Like we literally doing like Devin saying, Diz getting people like telling him like, why are you on stage at the Carl Jones thing? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like those kind of moments is like, that's what I want. Like I just need, you know what I'm saying? So then to have it get solidified at the end with him standing up, just being like, I want to be a part of this. It's like, bro, I saw people after the fact, like you, like on the timeline, you could see pictures that people got with them at our panel, and it's like, I'm glad for them because they got their pictures, but it felt a little different. It felt a little different, man. Like, bro, we was able to put them together at our panel.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And people they was, you know what I'm saying, giving us the shout out and love about it, talking about like, yo, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like the Geekset panel, the Black Geek Documentary panel was dope. And here's the thing, like shout out to Champ, because one of the things that we kept on saying was like, yo, this trailer gotta move people. It gotta get people inspired. And Champ did his motherfucking thing. He picked all the right lines to say and everything. And when you see it and when you hear it and like how it ends, like it does invoke that, like, yo, I cannot wait till this come out. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's been really dope.
Getting a lot of that. Like a lot of people who've actually talked to me personally who saw it was like, bro, I don't know why, I don't know what how y'all feeling this shit. I'm interested as a bitch.
Like, bro, like, I had really somebody that was like, bro, the light y'all got. Somebody, oh my gosh, he was like, hey, a lot of names that I got on there, but he was like, bro, the lighting on y'all shots.
Bro, hey, so I had most people like, hey, that side shot that you come in on, Deuces, like people fuck with it. And like I said, shout out to Champ because he came in, got us right for that motherfucker, right? It is that, bro. Like it's a teaser trailer. So it's like it really didn't even show the bulk of what we do. So it's like a true teaser trailer.
It's really
so if you are
really wild, because like I say, y'all don't even understand how much content this nigga has.
Yeah.
Like defined to put together.
No, it's just, I messed. I clicked the timer thing. Don't worry.
To only put bring that down to a minute of all the shit we sent this man that he has is like phenomenal,
and to still be able to captivate what we wanted. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like if you are grabbed by that, wait till you see the official full-length trailer when we get that done.
Yeah, because you got to figure we still like we said at the panel, and obviously if you weren't there, this is the first time hearing it. That was just first phase being done.
First phase.
We still got a whole other phase to go to before we even get to post-production.
Yeah.
For those who, I know I saw a lot of people in the comments asking when is this coming out? When is this coming out? As of right now, we're saying fall 2024. We don't have a concrete date yet because obviously a lot of things are still up in the air. But we definitely are keeping boots on the ground, moving with it, and I'm excited. I'm excited for the second half.
Yeah.
Because the con footage was great. The con footage was so much fun. I love going from convention to convention. But the second half,
second half is gonna be a lifestyle movie.
That's the thing. Again, it's the journey that we talked about. It's funny because like the second half is really kind of like a reward for the journey that we took.
Yeah,
it's like we earned this right to be able to finish this off with this part. You know what I'm saying? Getting all the main talking heads.
Yeah, like the vlog and all that kind of stuff. Of that moment is gonna be that's gonna be fun.
That's gonna be fun.
That's gonna be fun out there and everything. So I mean, I think it's just great I'm really happy that we got to the point to release the you know what I'm saying? Like,
yes.
Like shout out to Champ again. That's what I'm saying. Man, like
he stressed
the fuck out of us.
Yo,
he stressed the fuck out of us. And still ain't really. I feel like the nigga still ain't saying nothing.
I saw he made a post about it. I saw this oh shit 2 things dropping. He must have dropped something else on Monday. And like, he was like, oh shit, 2 things dropping today. Then I saw he was at a concert. That was like the next post I saw. I was like,
but no, he still didn't respond to our group chat because in the group chat,
like this nigga, he didn't. I mean, I know you're talking to Rudy more. Like I'm gonna get it to you.
That nigga came in like he like a ninja.
He sent the trailer. We in the group chat. Like, nigga, you cold. The nigga ain't even say.
He showed his people like. Look at it.
Right.
Look at it.
Had these niggas sweating,
bro. Sweating because bro, it came like the day before.
No, it was the day before.
It came on the day before. Remember, we were sitting down for a press conference.
Yeah,
and he was like, "Hey, trailer drop."
Right.
I think we was at Sun Bros.
There was people in the panel.
We was at Sun Bros.
Yeah,
we was at Sun Bros.
Yeah, some people in the press room definitely got to catch it.
And catch our true reaction.
Yeah.
Did y'all show anybody before it dropped on Monday?
Nah, I didn't. You didn't?
I ain't showing nobody.
Huh?
I did it because Bacardi, he pointed me out. I was like, I'm
can't hold water.
No.
You definitely gonna show somebody.
Did.
I did, because Jamie said she couldn't make the panel, so I did send it to her.
But here's the thing. That's the second thing that y'all put on my jacket that did it. First it was the chicken fingers, and then you always order it.
I mean, but I also feel like that's because you know somebody said so. I feel like nobody said no, you did it. You just
so now I can see that I can't even win. I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
Biz just did it because he like ain't no focus on me, so I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
But I still didn't do it. I don't get nothing for not doing it.
I appreciate you. I appreciate it. I was like, oh man, she ain't gonna make the panel. Bro, it was later that I was like, you want to see the trailer? You would have made the panel if you was here. Here you go.
You would have made the panel. You could have gave it to her at the panel time at least. Nigga, like damn, nigga.
As many people that I could have sent it to. I don't get nothing for not sending it to anybody.
I also ain't gonna lie.
Because if I wouldn't have said nothing, you would have sent it.
How do you know? You don't know.
I assumed y'all
that's
did.
the reason why you say you did send it.
No, I said I made sure I didn't.
Because
but I already wasn't going to.
You don't know that now.
We don't know that now.
I believe you would have sent it, dog. I believe you wouldn't have sent it.
Because if you would have said it, you probably started out with like, I was never gonna send it. But the fact that you said I wasn't gonna send it because y'all was already on my ass.
No, I said I made sure.
He didn't say made sure.
Same thing.
But no, I don't think he would have sent it. I knew I was gonna send it.
Look at that. But no, yeah, the trailer was dope. I feel like so
the trailer was dope,
the panel,
man.
Like I said, Carl Jones, but like the most, we had so much interaction with Carl Jones throughout the whole
weekend.
There was times that people thought that, like, people was asking me, "Hey, yo, can I take a picture with Carl Jones?" I'm like,
"Hey, I saw that."
Hey, somebody
like,
asked me.
We was Carl Jones's crew as we was kicking with him so much.
I was when we were setting up the stage. Somebody came up to me and was like, "Hey, you think Carl Jones can sign my poster?" And I'm like, "All right, well, let me go ask Carl Jones."
But like that was super dope. Like I said, you know what I'm saying, just working with Carl Jones and being able to do that.
Love. I mean, shout out to Love
and
too.
Love, yeah,
shout out to Love, yeah.
And the fact that they came to the panel right before the closing, because remember we were before the closing.
Hey, they snuck right in.
So they made sure that they stopped by the panel before the closing. They showed they love. They showed love to the people. Of course, like I said, you had your moment where you got to give them. You know what I'm saying?
I got them some gear.
Got them some gear.
Some gear. I definitely got to send them some Black Geek Documentary.
Oh
gear.
yeah,
but I mean that was great. I mean I wanted to give them some merch.
Yeah.
So it was great that I was able to hand that kind of off to them.
Yeah. So again, man, we are still, like I said, on this journey, self-funding, self-doing everything. So the Black Geek Documentary, just go there. You'll see the blackgeekdocumentary.com. You'll get all the info you need, multiple ways that you can support. At some point, based off of the response, we're gonna have Black Geek Documentary merch up there or somewhere.
Yeah, I'm actually because I mean I definitely want to, like we said, we're trying to collect as much funds, anything that we can for the documentary. So I feel like people who really want to support the documentary may just want to buy merch for the documentary. So I definitely want to have merch up there for it.
Share that trailer. Please make that go viral. I would love for that.
That would be so dope if y'all can make that go viral.
If you know anybody of substance, send it to them.
Anybody who's wondering, am I a geek? What am I? Send them that trailer.
Send it down, man, because like I said, we need all that support.
Some big coming out here, man, for real.
Yeah,
for real.
So we're gonna get into recommendations before we cook in here, because I do believe our AC just went out on us.
Yeah, bro. We falling apart. I'm putting the merch up tomorrow. Y'all body. We gotta get some shit.
Right, bro. We gotta get some.
I'll jump in real quick. My recommendation.
Shout out to Big Sis Chris.
Yeah, shout out
Big Sis Chris.
Our Mod Big Sis Chris.
My recommendation is very quick. It's a new manga I read. Actually, you go. I thought this was gonna look.
All right, I'm gonna go Mutant Mayhem. Oh my God!
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
Now, I don't want to go too hard on it, but like, it is the first where the turtles are played by kids, and it fits perfectly.
Yeah. I've been watching a lot of behind.
It came out yesterday, right?
Yeah. It came out actually earlier. I think Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
And it fits perfectly. And the changes that they made, even though like they changed some stuff, it's like, you know what, this fits perfect. I'm okay with it. I'm here for this ride. I want to see where they go. So if you were thinking about going to see Mutant Mayhem, if you are a Turtles fan or anything like that, definitely go support it. Yeah.
All right, I got it now. It's called Shoujo No. So it's a manga. It's literally just the first chapter. Basically, it's in like the 23rd century Japan. And these robots gain sentience. It sounds like every other single one, right? You would think like, okay, iRobot, blah, blah, blah. What makes this one crazy is society doesn't know that these robots gain sentience because society thought robots never had a conscience. So what happened?
So they just dumb to it.
Well, yeah.
Or
so
ignorant to it, I mean. Except
like the people in charge because they implanted something in their brain to keep the conscience sort of like, so you have to follow the robots, like, they got to follow the thing. I ain't gonna lie. Our first chapter, I think they humans, and that they didn't sort of...
That they altered humans?
I think they altered humans. And like I said, it's only one chapter out of the Shonen Jump app. It's great so far. It's like 60 pages, too. So you got a good chunk of story.
The first chapter was 60 pages?
Right, you got a good chunk of story.
I don't
want to go into, like, obviously, I don't know much, and I don't want to spoil what the little that I do know.
Right.
But it's definitely, like, some mystery afoot. And the main character, the first thing she said is, you know what would be fun today if I kill all these humans?
Jesus.
Okay. That's the hero.
She was the first person you see. And that's when you sort of follow him through the story. Her and this guy.
That's wild.
You got one?
Well, yeah, I got two. So I mean, I went and saw Insidious, a while ago, but I ain't been on to talk about it. So Insidious, the Red Door, that shit was dope.
I forgot that fucking came out.
That shit was dope. I
gotta fucking watch that too.
It was a nice tie up. Yeah,
this is the last one, right? It's like the conclusion.
Yeah. And they tied it. Just go see it.
Yeah, don't tell me nothing about it.
Just go see it. And then
the shit,
my other one was Tiger Mask W. Like,
oh yeah.
I've been like shit. I was watching it all weekend.
Yeah.
So that's my shit. So check that out. It's on Tubi.
Tubi, okay.
It's on Tubi.
It's on Tubi.
Yeah, I've been hearing Tubi have some classics.
Hey,
Tubi under the radar.
Tubi under the radar, bro.
It's because they be grabbing all the random shit.
Random shit.
So, I definitely started to realize. I feel like anybody.
It's definitely the last one till they make another one.
I feel like all that other shit got to be cheap.
Yeah.
Like I feel, you know what I'm saying? I feel like whatever random basic capital you can get damn near a lot of the old shit.
But
I think it's really getting the new shit.
But
that's
also
why Tubi, because they like, I'm gonna get a bunch of independent shit.
Yeah, they get a bunch of independent shit, and they know what people gonna talk about. So they're like, we gonna promote this stuff that y'all gonna laugh at because it's gonna make y'all come, give us more users and everything like that. So yeah.
Mine is the new season of Baki Hanma.
Oh, I gotta watch that.
Yeah, I saw that.
That shit is OC.
Yeah,
it's definitely OC. You know what I'm saying? I actually, for it to be a random story and for them to like how they planted the new character into it, I think it was really easy. I feel like it was at first when I first started the first episode, I was like, this is really fucking cheap. like some real Captain America type shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then I was like,
I've been hearing nothing but great things about it, G.
Like, dude is a real monster.
Yeah,
like, he's
a
real monster, and it's cool because I feel like I'm starting to understand that. I feel like it's like a knock to like people that be like OP and animators usually have a really stupid ass name.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like the Jurassic dude, they pretty much nicknamed him Pickles.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, or Pickle, whatever. But it's like because they pretty much how he was salted in the frozen in time with salt, whatever. So like he was pretty much pickled the whole time. So they put his name.
Said Pickle's a bad man.
Pickle's a bad man,
bro. Like Pickle is truly OC.
All right.
Hey, shout out to O for his pedal. We didn't get a chance to talk about that during the show.
Shout out to O.
Standing room. Oh, in the
standing room. Oh, still a wild nickname to have. But we going it works though. It works,
bro. But here's the thing, bro. He is a showman, like
for sure.
Here's the thing. I started in my head detailing like if this culture was an anime. Like what people be, right? And stuff like that. Like what characters that we have, what groups, and like just like if there's an anime. And O would be that person that is in town square that people listen to. Like he's the one that tells us when the king is dead. He's the one that's gonna tell us that when the war is gonna happen. He's the one that's like we need him to rally the troops. Like is that person.
He's the bard.
Yeah,
he's the bard.
Like he's the bard. Like, you know what I'm saying? And so it's like, bro, because like it's one of those things like. Even like the claps and the Ric Flair, I've seen other people do that, but for whatever reason in my head, O started that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's old shit, bro. And it's just the way he does it and everything like that. Yo, shout out to O, man. Shout out to fucking O, man.
Hey, he can command a room.
Part of the Black Geek Documentary. Also a part of that.
Definitely toss a coin to your with your vibes.
Yeah.
Big facts.
So you know what I'm saying? That he had an amazing panel, and like I said, it fit perfectly.
The Disney
it fit perfectly because he do trap karaoke.
Oh, okay. That's why y'all going crazy for the Disney.
So you know what I'm saying? One of them. And then what's funny about O is that O is a buff ass nigga, and he be saying
you do trap karaoke in Chicago.
Yeah.
So why we ain't been to trap karaoke in Chicago?
I don't know.
Why have we not been to trap karaoke in Chicago?
And what he gonna say is he didn't say many times if you ever in Chicago, hit him up. He said that is his standing. That is his standing statement.
His standing invite.
When you in Chicago, just hit me up because always out. But no, here's what's funny about O. O's a buff ass nigga that like lifts and like a really buff ass nigga, right? But he's so personable, and he loves like all like the kitty like Disney songs. It's like, bro, like, I'll beat your ass, but like he don't present that I'll beat your ass. That's why I fuck with O, because like I just identify with that so much. I identify with that so much. So yeah, man. O's like again, and you know what? Number one thing of the weekend is the community.
Seeing everybody everybody got they shine. Some people should have got more than what they got. DreamCon kind of messed up there, but you know. It was just seeing everybody come together, try to support as best as they could, try to basically show what the community was about. And
then also just wanting to kick it with each other, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then again, I love this community so much because of the inside jokes that become like just in general shit. You know what I'm saying? We was saying fluid all weekend. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You see, we was talking about who beat the allegations because everybody either has a freaky allegation, famous allegation. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like just being able to have that because. You know, it just carries over and it makes everything even better and shit like that. So
we didn't get a chance to talk about the Anime After Dark panel. That shit was
crazy,
insane.
Anime After Dark.
They did again. DreamCon definitely.
That's what I'm saying. DreamCon kind of they dropped the ball twice.
Listen, I'm gonna say we've been talking about it in the community. Anime After Dark don't got to be attached to a con at this point. Anime After Dark can literally be like, hey, we having an Anime After Dark event. And it's us, and that's it. Because, bro,
Thursday shows that.
Yeah. Thursday definitely showed that, bro. Like,
y'all could without the boat thing, y'all could have literally just rented out a hall somewhere, just had everybody there, did a show, just like y'all would have regularly did. Like,
just kicking it.
Just now, made the same. You know what I'm saying?
The one thing I will give DreamCon, they gave them niggas amazing fucking lighting. Oh my God, bro! That lighting felt like it just felt like a cinematic concert. It felt like we was watching Kings of Comedy. Like, that lighting in that room was epic as a bitch. Yeah, like that shit it just felt different. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because
and they packed that bitch out.
Yeah, they did. And think about from last year. Like the way last year they packed it out and it was still dope, but it still had a panel vibe. This didn't have a panel vibe. This felt like a fucking concert.
No, what it reminded me of was like the anime version of 85 South.
Bro, I've been telling these niggas that ever since I met them. I said, y'all are the 85 South of blurred culture, G.
Like that's what I got when we made it in there and we sat down. That's how the stage was set up, you know, the interaction music, and everything, all that shit. It gave me 85 South vibes. So that was my first time there. So you know, shout out to Anime After Dark for putting on a show.
What would y'all intro be if you came out?
What music?
Yeah.
Intro to what?
So we opening up another topic.
Oh, sorry.
We got there. Like, what we was talking about?
We missed that.
They all came out with an individual song.
Oh, okay.
That's a whole other topic. It's
We'll
getting warm.
It's definitely getting warm.
Like
OG recommendation. Follow us at Geekset Podcast everywhere. Go to GeeksetPodcast.com. Again, all merch sales and everything like that does get redistributed into the Black Geek Documentary. So that's another way that you can support us. If you was not able to obtain any merch at DreamCon and you saw some pieces, Bacardi is going to be getting some more updating the website and everything.
Revamping the website, putting some new products up. So it's going to be definitely a lot of new things to look at.
Another thing, man, like I said, if you go to the GeeksetPodcast.com, we have a newsletter. We're utilizing that newsletter as a way to kind of reach everybody directly. So it's not only just, hey, what we're doing, but it's like we're going to be sending out deals. We're going to be letting people live alerts and everything like that. So it's another way that you can stay connected. If you are an email person, just sign up to that newsletter. Patreon.com/Geekset, one of the best ways to support us. You get behind the scenes stuff, early episodes. Again, all those funds get redistributed to it. And then join the Discord, man. The Discord, a whole bunch of dope people talking dope shit about this culture and more and everything like that. But as always, this is the only podcast that blend hip hop culture and geek culture together, and we are out. Peace.
Peace.